Help us better understand what's happening and how to beat it, we're bringing in Sheila Robinson-Kiss, an author and also a voice for mental health for people in need. Sheila, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me back.
Good, absolutely. We love having you on. So we're going to take this step by step because obviously the first step in fixing a problem is knowing that there is one. So how can all of the moms out there recognize that they're feeling burnt out?
Absolutely. One of the signs that it can become very apparent is just feeling like I'm done, I'm overwhelmed, shutting down, stopping altogether, physical exhaustion, feeling like you're disorganized. A lot of people will tell me, Sheila, I have problems sleeping. The things I was interested in before, it's just a wrap. I'm done with everything. So kind of that I've hit the wall feeling
Right.
is one thing that you can look for.
So one common thing moms experience when they recognize burnout is guilt. They feel guilty. They feel guilty for feeling like they can't handle everything. They feel guilty for wanting some time away from the kids. So can you please put some minds at ease out there? Is that unusual? That doesn't make you a bad mom, right?
It does not make you a bad mom. And I have some great news today. I have the surefire guilt-free formula. I like to tell moms that feeling guilty, part of being a mom, part of that duty is modeling self-care for your children and also the ability to say no. Every single no that you say, that's two things that you're saying yes to. And so that should really put a lot of moms at ease. We got to put those no's in for the boundaries. You can't do everything, but you can do some things and do them very well and balance and a feeling of rest. But you have to decide, what am I going to say no to in the process?
So I'd love to come back around at the end of the conversation to talk about more strategies for moms. But first, the kids and the partners in this situation, there's got to be something we can do to help as well, right?
There's a lot that partners and kids can do. One of the things is understanding that you have a huge role in either energizing mom or draining her of her energy. Some of the things you can do to energize her, inviting her to take that time. Because like you said, so many moms feel that guilt. So you know what, mom, get out of here. We've already done the dishes. Things are done. And also for partners, being understanding, putting in those dates, those care and connection calendars. I've been on the show before and I've talked about that. Putting the dates on there in advance. So you have that family, that master calendar. Yep, next Sunday, next Saturday, mom's going to be off. We got to get ourselves prepared. So those are some things that you can do to really help her to be proactive in this area.
And let's finish strong. What advice do you have for moms? What can they do?
A couple things. I like to tell moms, team with other moms and families. It's something that I call just getting together so you have that built-in self-care. I work with a family and we switch off. I get 2 days a month. I'm watching their kids, then they watch mine. You have to be creative and come out of the box. Another piece I want to mention, again, plan ahead. And so many times we're watching our kids have fun, we're organizing things, and we feel that stress. Use the kids for stress relief. Get on the floor, play with them, get out to the park. It's one thing to watch them, it's another thing to join them.
That is such good advice, and I'm so sure that right now a lot of people are learning a lot of important information. Sheila Robinson-Kiss, thank you so much for joining us today to spread that very important message.
Thank you so much.
And it's time now to get you caught up on the